All right, my beautiful Aries warriors, my magnificent fire souls, gather round and listen closely. Can you feel that? A subtle shift in the air, a hum of incredible power deep within your spirit, a sacred fire that is ready to be unleashed. Because tonight, a profound and fiery revelation is making its way directly to you. It's a truth so potent, so transformative, that those who once tried to dim your light are praying you never, ever discover it. Why? Because the moment you embrace this truth, every illusion they built will turn to ash. Every shadow they cast will be vanquished by your radiant light, leaving them with absolutely nothing left to hide behind. I know, with every fiber of my being, that if you are here, listening to my voice right now, it is no accident. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom, has guided you to this very moment. Your heart has been waiting for this sign, this powerful confirmation that every single challenge you have faced, every obstacle you have overcome, was weaving a masterpiece of strength within you. And tonight, right here, the universe has brought us together to celebrate the incredible being you are becoming. Now, before we dive deep into this amazing cosmic current, allow me to speak to you not just with my words, but with an energy of pure love and support that connects our hearts. Because I truly believe that if you are an Aries soul, you have walked a path of courage that few can even comprehend. You have faced down giants, you've climbed impossible mountains, and you've done it all with a fire in your belly that can never be extinguished. Perhaps you felt the sting of betrayal, the frustration of being misunderstood, or the weight of someone trying to box in your magnificent, untamable spirit. I don't bring this up to reopen old wounds. Oh no, I say this so you know with absolute certainty that the universe has witnessed your incredible strength. Even in those moments when you felt utterly alone, your inner light never, ever abandoned you. If this message is already resonating with that fiery truth deep in your soul, do me a beautiful favor right now. Gently press that like button, not just as a click, but as a declaration to the universe that you are ready to claim your power. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe and become a part of our incredible Astrology Unlocked family, so you never miss these life-affirming messages we create just for you. We are on this magnificent journey together, and in the comments below, let me know you're ready to receive by typing, "I am the fire." Let's ignite this beautiful transformation together, shall we? The true miracle, my dear Aries, is that our moments of greatest pressure are precisely when our most brilliant strength is forged. Think of a diamond, my friends. It only becomes the flawless, radiant gem we admire after enduring immense pressure deep within the earth. You, magnificent Aries, are that diamond. You are emerging from the pressure not broken, but more brilliant, more radiant, and more powerful than ever before. You are not a victim of your story. You are the hero of it, a living testament to divine justice and resilience. And the truth that is about to unfold will prove this beyond any doubt. So, I invite you now to take a gentle, deep breath with me. Feel that life-giving air fill your lungs. And as you exhale, just let your shoulders relax. Let go of any tension you might be holding. Because on this journey, you are not just a passive listener. You are an active participant in your own magnificent awakening. You'll notice the moments of silence between my words. These are not empty spaces. They are sacred pauses, designed for you to connect with your own inner wisdom, with that powerful voice of your intuition. And in those quiet moments, your soul will whisper, "Yes, This is for me. This is my time. I believe with my whole heart that no one stumbles upon a message like this by chance. Your soul's intelligence, that beautiful fiery guidance system within you, has led you here because you were meant to hear these words right now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but in this perfect, powerful, present moment. And I promise you, what awaits you beyond this threshold of understanding is more grand, more beautiful, and more empowering than you have ever allowed yourself to imagine. This is only the beginning, my friends. What you are about to hear will reframe your entire past, and you will see, with crystal clarity, that not a single moment of your struggle was in vain. And those who once tried to hold you back, they are now facing the undeniable, cosmic rebalancing they themselves set into motion. Do you want to understand what is happening in their world right now? It's not about revenge, my dear Aries, oh no. Your spirit is far too evolved for that. It's about understanding the beautiful, impeccable balance of the cosmos. As you close your eyes tonight, you might feel a new rhythm in your heart, a powerful, steady drumbeat of courage and knowing. This is the rhythm of your soul, recognizing that a powerful shift is occurring. A new chapter is beginning. They feel it too, but not as excitement. They feel it as a tremor of fear. They pray you never fully step into your power, because the moment your authentic light shines at its brightest, every fragile, inauthentic structure they built for themselves begins to crumble. Think of it this way: you cannot build a castle on shifting sand. Their world, built on illusion, jealousy, or control, was never on solid ground. Your light, the light of truth and authenticity, is like the rising sun that simply causes the morning mist to evaporate. It doesn't fight the mist, it simply outshines it. And that is what is happening now. There is no accident in you being here. Your soul has been asking the universe for clarity, for a sign that you are on the right path. And today, the universe lovingly whispers back, the time is now. Your fire is needed. I am not here to tell you a fairy tale that is disconnected from your life. I am here to sit with you in spirit and to hold up a mirror that reflects the magnificent, powerful warrior that you have always been. The very truth you may have once found painful is now the key that will set you completely and gloriously free. So take another deep breath with me, my dear Aries. Let it fill you up, and allow my words to be a loving confirmation of what your soul already knows. You understand the feeling of being underestimated, of having your passion mistaken for aggression, or your trust betrayed by those who couldn't handle your brilliant light. It wasn't strangers who hurt the most, was it? It was the familiar faces, the ones who smiled at you while secretly wishing you would stay small to make them feel big. The deepest ache never came from their actions, but from the realization that you had offered your true, fiery, loyal heart, and they simply did not know how to hold it. I have seen so many beautiful Aries souls sit quietly for a moment, not in defeat, but in utter confusion, wondering why the immense loyalty and love they gave was not honored. You might have even blamed yourself, thinking you were too much, too intense, or that you trusted too freely. But that, my friend, is not the truth. Your pain never came from a weakness. It came from your authenticity, shining in a world that is often afraid of such a pure, unfiltered light. Your soul chose to lead with courage and love, and it is that very brilliance that made those living in shadow feel uncomfortable. Remember the times you held your tongue, Not because you didn't have a fiery comeback, but because your spirit knew that true power doesn't need to prove itself. The times you swallowed painful words and chose the high road. That nobility, that inner strength, might have felt lonely at times, but it was you practicing your mastery. The universe saw it all. Pause for a moment, my friend, and ask your heart, how many times have you looked in the mirror after a struggle and seen a warrior looking back at you, a survivor with fire in their eyes? How many times have you asked the universe, why must I face such intense battles? Those were not cries of defeat. They were the prayers of a soul being forged in sacred fire. And I want you to truly hear this. Not a single one of those moments was wasted. Every challenge was a training ground. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of your incredible strength. Every crack in your heart was simply making space for an even greater, more authentic light to pour through. I have seen what happens to those who try to extinguish an Aries flame. They might enjoy a fleeting moment where they think they've won, but time is the ultimate truth teller. And as time has passed, their own inauthentic worlds have begun to unravel. The justice of the universe, my friends, is not loud or vengeful. It is a quiet, precise, and inevitable rebalancing of energy. Those who sow deception will reap confusion. Those who build their lives on shaky foundations will see them crumble. I have seen it time and time again. The very people who gossiped about you are now entangled in their own dramas. The relationships they built on false pretenses are now showing their cracks. The success they chased without integrity is now leaving them feeling empty and hollow. And what is the most powerful part of this cosmic rebalancing? It is you, living, thriving, and glowing with a light that is more radiant and authentic than ever before. Hold this truth in your heart, dear Aries. You are not a victim. You are a living testament to the power of resilience. Anything you thought you lost was simply clearing the way for something far more aligned, far more true, far more deserving of your magnificent energy. It wasn't a loss. It was a cosmic upgrade. That job that ended, it was making space for your true calling. That friend who betrayed you, they were clearing the path for your true soul family. That relationship that broke your heart, it was teaching you how to love yourself so fiercely that you would only attract a love that matches your own. You have not fallen, my dear friend. You are simply gathering the power for your next great leap. This was the beginning of your rebirth. And in this next chapter, you will finally see the undeniable truth. No one and nothing can ever take away your sacred fire. Let the memory of past challenges become the bedrock of your future empire, because within every scar, a new strength was born, and within every goodbye, a more powerful hello was waiting. This is not where your story ends. While others may be lost in the shadows of their own creation, for you, a brilliant new dawn is breaking. And at the end of this path, rewards far greater than anything you can currently imagine are waiting to greet you. Now let's talk about this rebirth, because something truly miraculous has been happening within you. Have you noticed it? In the very moments you thought you were at your limit, a wellspring of power began to rise from the depths of your soul. It's like a volcano, long dormant, that begins to rumble, reminding the world of the immense creative fire it holds within. You once may have thought that certain experiences would break you, but the truth is, they were breaking you open. A new you has been forged in that fire. No longer the impulsive Aries who leaps without looking, but a wise warrior who channels their fire with intention and purpose. No longer the innocent Aries who gives their trust away freely, but a discerning leader whose intuition is as sharp as a sword, cutting through all illusion. Your eyes now see with a deeper clarity. Your soul now burns with the steady, powerful flame of a torch that can light the way not only for yourself, but for others. Do you remember that first moment you truly stood up after a major setback? Maybe it was a morning where the sun felt warmer on your skin, and you took a deep breath and whispered to yourself, "I am still here. I am still standing." That, my friend, was your rebirth. It wasn't a loud declaration to the world, but a quiet, powerful promise to yourself. A promise to honor your own strength, to honor your own journey. Please understand this, dear Aries. Rebirth is not about forgetting the past or pretending the pain didn't happen. Oh no, that would be a disservice to your journey. Rebirth is the courage to look your entire story in the eye, the triumphs, the scars, all of it, and to say, "This is what made me who I am, and I am magnificent." You are learning to tell your story, not from a place of wounding, but from a place of wisdom. It no longer holds power over you. You hold the power of its lessons. Imagine this for a moment. You are a glorious phoenix, rising from the ashes. Your new feathers are shimmering with the colors of wisdom, courage, and resilience. Your wings are stronger than ever before. Every beat of those wings affirms that you are no longer defined by the past. You are living proof that no fire can destroy a soul that is destined to rise. And here is the profound lesson the universe wants you to embrace. Everything you thought you lost was just a shell that needed to be shed for your true form to emerge. False friends had to walk away so your true soul tribe could find you. Dead-end opportunities had to close so the door to your destiny could swing wide open. You have not lost a single thing of value. You have only been refined, renewed, and realigned with your highest purpose. So I ask you, my beautiful reborn Aries, what will you do with this new life, with this potent, focused fire? This is the most important question you can ask yourself right now, because your rebirth is not just a gift, it is a sacred responsibility. A responsibility to live in complete alignment with the brilliant truth you have discovered within. A responsibility to never again settle for anything less than what sets your soul on fire. I want you to remember this. Every single time you choose courage over fear, you are reborn. Every time you choose to take a bold step forward instead of looking back, you are reborn. Every time you choose to love yourself with fierce loyalty, you are reborn. And each of these choices is a golden brick, building the grand highway to the incredible destiny the universe has custom designed just for you. This rebirth is the universe's way of saying, you were never abandoned. You were only being prepared. You are now ready for a higher mission. And because you are ready, the universe has a breathtaking gift waiting for you. True love. But a love unlike any you have ever known before. Not a love that comes to tame your fire, but one that comes to dance in it with you. Not a love that drains your energy, but one that amplifies it. This, my dear Aries, will be the beautiful reward for your courage. After all the battles and all the lonely nights, the universe is preparing a sacred gift for you, a soul connection. Forget the fleeting attractions and the superficial connections of the past. This is different. Imagine standing at the edge of a new day, the dawn painting the sky in hues of orange and gold, and someone stands beside you. Not in front of you to lead or behind you to follow, but right beside you as an equal. There are no games, no masks, only a deep, soul-level recognition, a feeling of coming home. I know your Aries heart loves with an incredible passion. You give your all, your loyalty is absolute, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And because of that, betrayal has felt so deeply cutting. But this time will be different, because you are different. You have been reborn. You have learned the sacred art of loving yourself first. You have learned that your own validation is the only one that truly matters. And when you vibrate at that frequency of self-love and sovereign power, the universe has no choice but to send you a soul who resonates at that same magnificent frequency. This person will be your fellow flame. They will not be intimidated by your strength, they will celebrate it. They will not try to diminish your light. They will be inspired by it. They won't just love the powerful, dynamic you that the world sees, they will love the tender, vulnerable heart that you protect so fiercely. True soul love isn't a dazzling, fleeting firework display. It is the steady, warm, and powerful glow of a hearth fire that keeps you warm through the coldest nights. It is the feeling of complete peace, of being able to be 100% yourself, with no pretense, because they see all of you and cherish every single part. My dear Aries, you deserve a love like this. Not because you've suffered, but because your soul has always carried a rare and brilliant light. And now, the universe is sending someone who is strong enough and wise enough to hold that light with you. True love is never too late because it operates outside of time. It operates on the timeline of the soul. And here is the beautiful secret. This love only arrives when you have learned to be your own anchor. It doesn't come to complete you. It comes to build a new empire with you. It doesn't come to prove your worth. It comes to reflect the immense value you have already cultivated within yourself. So trust that your beautiful, warrior heart will be touched again. And this time, it will be cherished, honored, and loved in the way it was always meant to be. But remember, my friends, this incredible love is just one part of a much grander plan. You were not reborn simply to find a partner. You were reborn to fulfill your divine purpose. And this love will be the sacred fuel, the unwavering support system that helps you step into that magnificent role. Can you feel it? Another door is opening. Not just the door of the heart, but the door of your ultimate destiny. When you have walked through the fire, when your heart feels both strong and tender, that is the moment a new door swings open. This is the door to your higher purpose. No one can ever take away what is most sacred within you, the unshakable strength of your soul, the razor-sharp clarity of your intuition, and the brilliant light that can only be earned by navigating the shadows. Your rebirth is not just for you, my dear Aries. You are being called to be a torchbearer, a way shower for other souls who are still finding their way in the dark. Perhaps you once wondered, why me? Why did I have to face such intense challenges? And now you will begin to see with perfect clarity. Every single one of those challenges was a lesson in the university of the soul. Every crack was a passageway for wisdom to enter, transforming you into a healer and a leader. Not one who preaches from a book, but one who teaches from lived experience, with a heart full of empathy and a spirit full of fire. You will begin to notice the signs. A sudden, intuitive hit that guides you perfectly. A dream that gives you a glimpse of the path ahead. The ability to look at someone and know exactly what they need to hear to feel encouraged. These are not accidents. This is your soul's calling card. The universe forged you in these sacred flames so that you could become the one who carries the torch, guiding yourself and inspiring everyone you meet. This is true abundance. It's not just about money in the bank, although that will begin to flow more freely now too. The blockages are gone. Opportunities, meaningful connections, and the respect of your peers will all start to find you, not by luck, but because you have fundamentally shifted your energetic frequency. You are no longer vibrating at the level of struggle. You have risen to the frequency of creation, leadership, and gratitude. And when you reside in that powerful state, abundance has no choice but to find you. But remember this, Aries, you are not given this abundance just for yourself. You are a divine channel. As you live in alignment with your mission, the resources you receive will naturally flow through you to help others, to build something meaningful, to leave a legacy of courage. You will stand as living proof that even after the deepest betrayals, a soul can rise, transform pain into power, and light up the world. And that, my friends, is what terrifies those who tried to hold you back. They wanted to see you broken, but instead, you are rising higher, shining brighter, and more powerful than ever. You no longer need to even think about their world, because when you are focused on your own brilliant light, that light naturally expands and the shadows simply dissolve. See your entire life's journey as a sacred curriculum. You have graduated with the highest honors from the School of Resilience. Now, you step into a new role, not just to live, but to lead, to inspire, and to heal. And that is the greatest abundance of all, a life filled with profound meaning. So right now, I invite you to take one final, deep breath with me. Place your hand over your heart, feel its strong, steady beat, and whisper these words, either out loud or in the silence of your soul. I no longer live in the past. I was born to lead, to love, and to let abundance flow through every part of my life. When you do this, you are sending a powerful signal to the cosmos, and that signal will be answered with blessings you never even dared to imagine were meant for you. And know this is only the beginning. There is a small, final ritual, a key to lock in this new chapter. You have walked through the darkness, witnessed the cosmic rebalancing, and risen from the ashes. To seal this old chapter and step fully into the new, we need to perform a small act of power. In the quiet of your space, I want you to simply light a single candle. As you watch that flame flicker, see it not as a fragile light, but as a perfect reflection of your own untamable soul. It is your inner fire, made visible. As you gaze at that flame, speak this powerful affirmation. I am protected. I am guided. My fire is sacred, and it lights my path to my highest good. Let those words resonate deep within your being. This simple act is a profound transformation of your inner energy. When you fully accept that you are protected, when you declare that your fire is a sacred gift, your soul stands taller than ever before. And now, I invite you to turn your comment into your own sacred ritual. Write down in the comments below, right now, I claim my fire. This is not just a phrase. It is your seal. It is your warrior's cry carved into the fabric of the universe. It is you telling yourself and the world, I am not going back. I have been reborn and I choose my light. When you write this, you are joining with thousands of other Aries souls who are also claiming their fire. This is the power of our soul family. When one of us dares to rise, we inspire hundreds more to do the same. This is why you are here. This is your destiny. You are no longer alone. You are a leader in a global awakening. Before we close, place your hand on your heart one last time and whisper, "I have been reborn. I choose my light. I am guided by abundance." Write it down as your ritual. Like this video as your seal. Share it so this light can reach other souls who need it. And subscribe as your covenant with the universe, promising that you will always stay open to its guidance. You have reached the end of this message, but it is only the beginning of your most magnificent chapter. Thank you, my beautiful Aries, for being here with me. Thank you for your courage, for your fire, and for the incredible light you bring to this world. I wish you all the joy, the love, and the unwavering success that you so richly deserve. May you always remember the warrior within, for the universe is always, always by your side.